obituaries.
Here's the thing, Jen, I get it, 17-year-olds are going through a tough time, but tickets aren't going to solve her issue.
And let's be clear, Jen's, her year's not going to be ruined because of her. Her year's going to be ruined because of her family.
Yeah.
Why isn't it focusing?
And making up all this bullshit, and that they're not willing to just buy the tickets for her.
She probably would be so upset knowing that that would be taken away.
Not willing to just buy the tickets for her. Just break up with him. He knew I had these tickets for a while, and I don't get why he decided to do this now at all. But should I contact Jen and explain at all? I just saw that she made a really excited post on Facebook about it. I'm not friends with her, but I am friends with my boyfriend, and he liked her post. I would straight up buy the ticket for her, but frankly, I can't afford those prices because I'm saving up for the New York City trip for my mom. How do I move forward? Oh my God.
She should kill.
Break up with that mother.
I was reading it, I was like, you know what? Maybe he should die.
Maybe dump him and then dump his body. Like actually murder this man.
That is wild.
Everything inside me was shutting down.
No, I'm getting.
My system was like.
Her comment where she's like, I'm looking back and seeing all the red flags, and I'm like, there's no fucking way this guy didn't have a million red flags.
Probably had I cannot believe the parents called her a selfish cow.
Cow?
Yeah.
What?
No, this family's a nightmare.
Okay, first of all, I'm really glad that I was worried that he sold the tickets and they were gone.
Yes.
And I was getting really overwhelmed.
Me too. I thought it was going to be something with like the agency where he was like, I need to close a deal, so he gave the tickets, and I was like,
mom was sending photos. She had a checklist. She was ready to go to Hamilton. It's their thing.
It's their thing.
They were young. Why would he take that?
Because he's evil and needs to die.
Let's bury him under the brunch place.
Done.
Done.
Done. We're going.
All right.
It's been 8 years, guys.
You coming?
Could be 10.
Let's look at the obituaries.
Here's the thing, Jen, I get it. 17-year-olds are going through a tough time, but tickets aren't going to solve her issue.
And let's be clear, Jen's, her year's not going to be ruined because of her. Her year's going to be ruined because of her family lying to her and making up all this bullshit, and that they're not willing to just buy the tickets for her.
She probably would be so upset knowing that that would be taken away from her.
Yeah.
No, that's actually like just full of absurd,
Why isn't it focusing?
ridiculousness.
Horrendous.
It actually just continued to unravel and fully just stopped making sense at a certain point. It was that bad.
I feel bad for her because, you know, there's a lot of people like this, and like of people who they are so harsh on themselves that they're not realizing how much of a monster someone is. Because at the end here, after she wrote out this story, she's like, I'm not giving up these tickets. In parenthesis, is this selfish? It's like, how are you questioning that?
What are you saying?
How are you possibly questioning that?
This is your
So
thing.
interesting, like,
You worked hard
it's
for
selfish
it.
to keep something you bought for yourself, but it's not selfish for someone to forcibly take it.
No, this person has clearly never been validated. They've only been made to feel like that they are wrong, to doubt themselves, to be insecure about their thoughts. So they do have to genuinely reach out to a community and say, am I crazy?
I can only assume that this guy in their few months of dating has been so controlling, and she thinks it's normal. And this was finally where he clearly thought he could just do this. Like, here she was talking about, like, I got tickets with my mom, and he's sitting there going, oh, I can just take those.
Yeah.
Those are mine.
You're so right.
Like, he is so messed up that he's thinking just, I'll be able to do it. And he assumed he would say that, and she'd go, oh, yeah, that's what he thought was going to happen.
So much control.
And he was so mad when it didn't work.
Yeah, he called her a outside her favorite brunch place. That is a crime.
That is a crime.
Yeah,
and I love that she was like, I wasn't going to fight back because I want to come back to this brunch place.
Yes, I love that. But
I
you know what?
know.
I fully want to say, like, it's heartbreaking that she doesn't understand that it is so selfish of him to do. But I do want to take a second and actually acknowledge how empathetic this woman is.
Yeah.
And that gets taken advantage of.
Yes. In her whole response, she does not, like, blow her top at all. She's continuing to be like, they called me this. And you know what? I understand, because they're clearly going through a lot inside of their family.
Don't owe them that.
And it's like, oh, honey, like, you have clearly You
Hi.
have so many great tools, and it sounds like she's had a great mother who has raised her so right. Hamilton, so cute, so great.
Let's also
they
be
have a
clear.
great relationship.
Let's also be clear. They're going through a lot. They have the money to buy these tickets.
Right.
They could have just gone, you know what, she's taking her mom. That's a great idea. We should buy tickets for Jen.
Right.
Like,
No.
no. They don't want to do shit for Jen.
Also, take Jen to therapy, man.
Yeah, actually, like,
No, Jen's
hashtag
probably
take Jen to
miserable.
therapy.
Jen's miserable because that's her family.
Exactly.
Yeah, justice for Jen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Justice for Jen
No,
and the
I
rest.
guarantee you, Jen's probably like, I hate that.
Is there any update?
No. But there's some comments here.
Lynn didn't go on that night.
Top comment. I would dump him. It's not just about the tickets, but the lack of respect. He chose not to tell you and
No,
wait
I'm
for it
not
to come out in
crying.
public in hopes that you'd step down to avoid making a scene. You sound like you have a good relationship with your mom. Take her to the show. Good moms are forever. Boys are temporary. That's so true. He waited. He waited till there was a bunch of people at her brunch spot and
Totally.
let someone else say it so that
So that he doesn't have to
he
do that.
set up the whole chess trap. Insane. OP responded to that saying, yeah, I'm typing up an email dumping him right now.
Email.
Normally, I think it's better to meet up in real life for things like
Yeah, I
this. but his
guess.
behavior both during and outside brunch was scary, and I would prefer not to be alone with him right now. Maybe that's paranoid, but better safe than sorry. I think this is one of those situations where everything was so crazy and they were acting like this is totally normal behavior that I thought I was the insane one. Another comment. There was a really similar post to this during Christmas where the OP made this beautiful cat vase for her mom by hand. It took months, and the boyfriend gifted it to his mom in front of her and expected the OP to just go along with it. The OP said there was a mix-up, and the boyfriend's mom was so crushed. He reacted the same way this OP's boyfriend did, yelling and calling her selfish. So apparently stuff like this happens more often than you think. Lastly, we have someone said, erase yourself from the narrative.
Breathe.
Yes.
Breathe.
OP said all the Hamilton puns in here are killing me in the best way. I can only assume there was a bunch more. Yeah. No, I mean, look, I think at any stage in a relationship, if your partner calls you that's, if you said, you know, I'm going to break up with them, I'd be like, yeah, that's fair. Like, had they been married for 20 years and this happened, that's grounds to get rid of it entirely.
Absolutely.
This is like 2 months in. This guy is a nightmare.
That one really made me go,
I have a feeling.
what?
I have a feeling that shit's common.
Oh.
Also, in the comments, let me know if that has happened to you or if someone
Is that common?
I think like just that type of controlling behavior of just being like, that's mine. Like everything's mine.
And just like treating other people around like they are just your pawns.
Yeah.
It's just his family and people around him that he cares about. And oh, this girl, oh yeah, well, life doesn't matter because she only exists as an extension of me for the last.
See where he got it from. I mean, his parents.
Yeah.
And Jen's like probably
Jen.
living her life. She's probably a spiritual guru.
Oh God, yeah.
Hopefully.
Justice for Jen. Let's hear it. Let's hear it.
This episode of Reddit story. No. And it is the funniest Reddit story I've read in a long time.
It's done.